In my mid-20s, I was living a completely normal life. I had just gotten my first job in IT, moved in with my girlfriend, and felt like life was finally starting to come together. And then, out of nowhere, everything changed. One day, I started experiencing pelvic pain, then urinary urgency, then frequency. At first, I wasn't worried. I assumed it was a simple urinary infection. I went to the doctor fully expecting to get some pills and be done with it in a week. I had no idea I was about to enter 7 years of hell. The symptoms got worse, fast. At its worst, I constantly felt like there was a golf ball stuck in my perineum. I had to pee once an hour. Sometimes I couldn't hold it for more than 5 minutes. There was no relief, no break, just constant discomfort and fear. I quickly discovered how little help there would be from the medical system. At first, no one could tell me what was wrong. I was given a diagnosis of overactive bladder, prescribed alpha blockers, and sent home. Later, a urologist found some bacteria in my urine. The diagnosis changed to prostatitis. I was put on antibiotics. They didn't help either. At that point, I was devastated. I had trusted completely that the medical system would fix this, and it became clear that it wasn't going to. What made it even harder was feeling misunderstood. My girlfriend and closest family didn't really grasp how bad it was, and honestly, I didn't blame them. It's hard to understand something you can't see. The pain made it difficult to focus at work. The urinary symptoms made going out stressful. I was always scanning for the nearest bathroom. My quality of life collapsed. Life stopped being about living. It became about surviving. Eventually, I turned to the internet, and I was overwhelmed. 50 different supplements. Eliminate milk, eliminate gluten, try acupuncture, try nerve stimulation, try shockwave therapy. Some advice was completely conflicting. Some people swore by Kegels. Others warned they would make everything worse. I didn't know any better, so I tried everything. The only thing that had any real impact was stretching and relaxing my pelvic floor. It reduced the pain. Sometimes it removed it completely. But it was temporary, the pain always came back, and it did nothing for the urinary symptoms. I spent years chasing a magical cure that would make everything disappear. Eventually, I stumbled upon the work of Dr. John Sarno and the concept of TMS. At first, I was skeptical, but I was also desperate. The core idea was simple but radical. There was nothing structurally wrong with my body. My symptoms were being driven by emotional stress, repressed emotions, and a nervous system stuck in protection mode. And my brain was misinterpreting safe bodily sensations as dangerous. This discovery changed everything. I started exploring different approaches. Pain reprocessing therapy by Alan Gordon, expressive journaling by Nicole Sachs, the YouTube videos by Dan Buglio. I practiced, and I did start to feel better, but I didn't recover completely. Looking back, I think one reason was my mindset. I was in a dark place, I wasn't optimistic, and deep down, I didn't fully believe recovery was possible. So I asked myself a hard question. What was missing? The first thing was how much time I spent thinking about my symptoms, constant monitoring, constant analysis. I discovered metacognitive therapy, which focuses on letting thoughts come and go without engaging with them. Instead of fighting thoughts, I learned to stop feeding them. The second change was my mindset. I made a conscious effort to focus on what was good in my life, to practice gratitude, to stop viewing myself as broken. The third was how I reacted to setbacks. Whenever symptoms came back, I used to react with anger, frustration, and fear, but recovery wasn't linear, and reacting badly only made flare-ups stronger and longer. I've decided to build my own program based on everything that actually helped. Daily stretches and pelvic floor relaxation to reduce pain and prevent tension. Daily journaling to release emotions and frustrations. Pain reprocessing therapy to change my relationship with symptoms. Metacognitive therapy to stop getting stuck in negative thought loops. And symptom tracking to see progress over time. Using this approach, I finally recovered completely after 7 years. Not overnight, not magically, but steadily. I reclaimed my life. That's why I built Sanavita. It's designed to help people struggling with pelvic pain, urinary urgency, frequency, and similar symptoms. If you need support on your journey, you can find Sanavita in your app store or through the link in the description. If you're watching this and struggling, know this. You're not broken, and recovery is possible. Thanks for watching.